swear the sound better be on.
Good morning, y'all. It's Rise and Shine. Grab your coffee cup. Let's spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Local Cafe.
Come on.
Rise and shine, baby. Wake and bake.
Wake and bake.
Clear out your mind, baby. Just take a break.
Take a break.
Local Cafe. Chill out with us today.
One's in the chat if I'm doing better than Ken right now. Scatty Monkey, I see that too. I know you lying. Boom. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Local Cafe. Oop, let me get my curls right. Today is going to be a very different sort of Friday. It's going to be Girls' Day, but not only is there going to be a Beans, a Batgirl, a Wonder Woman, hopefully, but we are going to have a fourth host. I wonder who that could be. But welcome back to the Local Cafe, the stream where fashion fails meets fabulous chaos today. I'm your host, Beans, and today we're flipping the script. I'm ditching the pastel and pearls for a full goth makeover, while our very own Batgirl is going full prep princess. So we're diving into the most jaw-dropping, side-eye worthy, and downright unhinged Met Gala 2025 outfits for today. But here's the kicker. Every $20 dono you send unlocks a part of our makeup transformation live. We want to see some black lipstick, some pastel colors for Batgirl, but you control the chaos. Ooh, I need some more coffee in my system. Okay, so we also have another dono. This is a dono goal. This is going to be a 2-for-1er. Somebody help me. If we meet 10 $20 donos, Batgirl is going to dye her hair. Now, what color? We don't know. There is two options that we have. If we go over the dono goal, we can have different tiers. Like, for example, if we meet only 200, it's going to be blonde, let's just say. If we meet like 250, it can be blue, something like that. Or after we meet the goal, we can do a poll to see what color the audience would like. Plus, we have something else. We don't have anything else. I'm just making shit up at this point. Let's get into the Discord and let's bring up my wonderful, wonderful co-hosts, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and our new addition, Allie. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing? This is going to be a very different sort of... Oh, you already look so different without makeup. Me too. I'm bare face, bare soul, bare naked. No, I have my clothes on.
How are you doing?
I'm not doing
Good morning.
so good. I'm not doing so good. I was tripping over my intro like a bitch.
No.
No.
Hey girls, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Allie. So yeah, I've not been up on
Hi,
this kind of
Allie.
channel through Discord before, so I'm trying to figure it out. I've usually streamed on something different, but yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, happy to have you.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Allie, just to give people a little bit of a background, Allie was actually going to try to audition for Milkers, but she said that it didn't seem like her fit or her type of show. And she did mention that she wanted a chiller show, a show that's like more her speed, and she said cafe. And so Keemstar said, "You know what? Let's try you out a bit. Tomorrow's girls' day. How about you hop in with the girls, do a little bit something something, and we could see if you can work out for cafe." Is that right?
Well, sort of. So I did not know that auditions were happening in that voice chat. I just went in there because I saw one of my friends in there, Jonesin. She's a friend of mine. And then, everybody in there, and I was like, "Ooh, what's going on?" And then when he was like, "Hey, getting everyone to turn on their cameras," that's when I was like, "I don't know if Milkers would suit me, but I would love to do it like on a different type of channel." So yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
milkers can be a lot. That's a lot of energy over there.
Yeah.
That
Beans is
girl-
hosting it today.
Don't
Beans is
mention it.
hosting
Don't
Milkers
mention it.
today.
I
Let's
was
fucking
thrown
go,
into the
Beans.
fire. Why do I have to go on freaking mommy what did I say yesterday? Like mommy menopause or something? It is not my type of show, but if we have to go off, sis. So speaking upon that, so today I'm going to be hosting. I keep trying to call them Mafia Milkers. I'm so used to the Mafia Milkers. Locale Milkers. I'm going to be hosting Locale Milkers. And today there's going to be some sort of debate between Psycho Mom and Roxy. So probably they're going to go down and dirty into what happens behind the scenes of the Milkers, what happened
Ooh.
between them and Psycho Mom, because that was kind of shady. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That was shady as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roxy and Savage, I'm already forgetting her name. It's only been a day that she's been fired. But Roxy and Savage,
She gone.
she gone. Bye-bye. We don't do in real life stuff here. But she gone.
No.
And Roxy and Savage both went to Fat Camp. And since they were at Fat Camp, they had a little bit more chemistry. They were doing shows together. And Psycho Mom was left out. And since she was left out, all of a sudden, all these talks about shows shouldn't have 3 hosts anymore started happening. And because she wasn't there, she wasn't able to present her stuff. She was left out in the dust. So I'm wondering if she's going to go off on Roxy over everything that's been happening so far.
Ooh. That would be
Real
interesting to see.
Lily Must
that
I
they go up
super
today
chatted
and have their
$20.
say
Morning,
together.
beautiful
So
ladies.
that will be interesting, Beans, how you navigate through that. So
Exactly.
good luck.
I
Exactly.
want to see it. I'm sorry, Beans. I
No,
was just
you're all
gonna
good.
say I will see it, but it's crazy because Psycho Mom, when she was on Milkers, she was really quiet and stuff, and then when she went over to her own channel, she was way more talkative. So I wonder
Because
how
she can
they.
actually speak over there.
Oh,
She actually
oh.
has the chance to fucking speak over there.
Exactly. So real quick, let's just get through these donos and remember, Batgirl, each $20 dono, we have to put a item of makeup on our face. But so far, and we're almost to that goal where you have to dye your hair. So far we have Octolink. Thank you so much for 1 locale gift membership. Remember to say thank you, Han Solo 99. Well, 989, sorry. We also have Lily Musai with the $20. Morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning, Lily Musai. And we also have Mapsy with the Australian 20. What a lovely bunch of people. Much love, friends. Yeah, I get to have 3 eye candies on screen. That is lovely for me and lovely for the audience. And you get to see my horrible face without makeup. So it balances out, I think.
I look pretty scary.
What do
Look
you
at me.
mean?
No, I've got no makeup on too. You know, I'm bearing my soul to the world, girls. Honestly, I feel so pale and
We're
I've gotta put my
vulnerable
makeup
right
on.
now.
Very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. You that's why you don't take a girl out swimming on the first date. But so far, because it's very important, you always got to prep your face, so I'm going to do that first while I'm talking. Hopefully.
So wait, we have 2 items of makeup to apply? Is that
So
right?
far,
That was the goal?
yes.
Or no? So far, yes.
And
Okay.
may I just say, Ellie, you look beautiful today. I can see you've got your makeup on, so you look beautiful
Yes.
today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And then, yeah, I didn't know you guys were doing this. I knew you were doing the makeover, but I didn't know exactly what. So I'm excited to see it. Beans, are you putting a primer so it makes sure that it lasts? You're like, let me
It's a
get a
primer, but it's also like a poreless. It's actually called the Poreless Putty Primer by Elf. I feel like
oh yeah.
I'm
Okay.
pretending that I'm doing like a makeup tutorial or something. But yeah, the putty primer, I just do it because it makes my makeup look more even on my face, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I know that one. It's really good. A lot of people love it.
Yeah, so
I have
Yes.
what happened?
I have not used fucking foundation or concealer or primer in like years. I just raw dog this shit.
Yeah, Roanoke.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works, it makes you feel good.
Hey,
I
you
don't
know
like
what,
how it
ladies?
feels all cakey on your face. Like my tism,
Yeah.
I get too overstimulated. I'm like, get the shit off of me right now.
So far, I've been only wearing makeup whenever I go on live because obviously I'm putting my face out there. I should be a little bit more done up. But so far, you can see I've been breaking out because I've been wearing makeup every day and it's been killing me. But real quick, we have Melissa Jade with the 4.99. Alex Erickson is absolutely stunning.
Oh, thank you, Melissa.
Yeah.
That is the
Good.
homie. That's my bestie. Thank you, Melissa.
I'm trying to
Aw.
go for a girly look today. A nice, light, girly, simple, cutesy look,
Ooh, girly,
which is not
preppy,
like
and
me.
for me, I'm going more for a goth look, and I don't even know what that means. I'm just gonna put on some dark eyeshadow and some black lipstick at the end, and hopefully that will make me seem goth enough. Is this culture
That's
appropriation?
all you need.
Is goth a
Yeah,
So
culture?
I think what we're
Goth
doing.
is my culture. Well, it's
do
okay.
you
We'll accept you, Beans.
do you guys still do that? Like, what are you drinking this morning in your coffee? Because I just got to tell you, I've had way too much coffee, so I had to bring some lemonade, but with boba.
Ooh, I love lemonade.
Wait. Boba lemonade?
Yeah, so I just order the boba online and then I'll make like all kinds of different varieties. Like today I've got cherry lemonade with blueberry boba and it is so good. It's delicious. And it's like the fruit boba. It's not the tapioca.
Ooh, I like that. I need to try that.
Yeah, I've never heard
But
of like lemonade boba before.
I
Ooh.
don't have
Yeah.
coffee today. I just have my energy in this can here so I can unleash the beast.
The dedicated
I
like
can
goth
send you one.
drink monster.
Huh?
I said like the dedicated goth drink, which is like a monster.
I know, dude, did you see Glammy last night? She drinks like fucking 5 a day. I'm like, girl, girl, you gotta chill.
I don't know how she does that. That might be why
Ooh.
she's like up in the chair and can't sit still and you know what I mean.
Right?
No hate. I like glammy, but yeah.
Same, same. I just think that's hilarious. I'm like, girl, you're gonna give yourself like a stroke or something. You gotta better be careful.
Yeah,
So when
so
you ladies go. Mm.
oh goodness, the connection sometimes gets a little iffy. But what were you saying, Wonder Woman? She's focused. She's
No.
zoned in on her makeup. She's like, you know what? Never mind. I need to do my. She's doing her like under eye area. I don't even do that. That's why I look so freaking tired all the time.
Oh yeah, you gotta cover up those eye bags. You can't let anybody know that you run off of like 3 hours of sleep every night.
Beans.
Because
So
that's what I do.
same. I wanted to. I didn't know if I should bring something or in which I
Sorry.
asked, and you guys already had a topic. But just in case, I did make a list of like LCU hot takes. Now, not all of them are hot takes. So if at any point you want to hear them and talk about them, we can do that too.
We can do that
Ooh.
right now, actually.
Ooh.
This is the
Yes,
first
I like
time.
that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so far, since we're doing our makeup, a little bit later on in the day, we are going to do the Met Gala because obviously that's a very, what Keemstar would think, a very girly topic, you know, talking about fashion. We also have Wonder Woman here that is in love with fashion, makeup, and all that other stuff. And I thought that would be a very good topic to bring us all together. But let's start a little bit spicy and talk about some lolcow hot takes.
Okay, and I can't wait to see what you guys think about these. Some of them may not be as hot, but I just like, I've got a ton. And as I was just kind of hanging out yesterday, I was just thinking of stuff I could maybe, like, that was kind of maybe not popular opinion. So, okay, the first one is Becky is not that bad. The scripted stuff sucks, but she's not that bad. And her and Tina, when they're getting along, are so good together. They do a really great job. But I do think she needs to do the volunteering for the pet. And here's the other hot take: Zay isn't that bad either. She's grown on me. I mean, I know, I'm sorry, but it's a hot take. But Becky is not that bad. And her and Tina getting along is like pretty, I like it. It's pretty good.
No, I agree. I think when Becky isn't being like a sex pest demon, and like trying to cause
Deets
problems,
super chatted
she's really, really fucking cool.
$19.99. Yes,
Ooh.
Sally, give us the hot takes, girl. Kissing face emoji.
Thank you so much, Deets. So that's Deets with the 19.99. She says, yes, Allie, give us the hot takes, girl. So her hot takes were that Becky and Zay Zooted is not that bad. Which is a very fair point to make. It was also discussed yesterday on Milkers, actually. On Milkers yesterday, Zeta was going to bat for Becky. She was like, hey, Becky came in here. She was very nice. She had decorum. She was very respectful. And she's not the same Becky that she used to be. She feels like after Fat Camp and that whole debacle, she's actually mellowed out just a little bit. And when it comes to Zay Zooted, she's grown pretty attached to Buff, and they've been doing some pretty good things when it comes to nerds in general. They've been doing pretty well, especially at the time slot, which is a huge difference because before they used to be what, after us? They used to be at like 12. They used to be at 2 and then they were at 12. Yeah. So in general, moving all the way to 12 in the morning is a really big jump. And I'm so glad that they can adjust the way that they have.
I know they're still doing really fucking well. I'm proud of the both of them. I'm proud of Zay too for like working on herself and like being a better person and working with Buff and like, you know, actually wanting to coexist and everything and make something great out of the opportunity.
Real
I
quick,
think Buff has definitely changed her a little bit.
exactly. Buff has changed her a lot, in my opinion. But real quick, Melissa Jade actually said, I think Becky works well for her villain role. I don't like when others try to imitate it because it feels too forced. Yeah, Becky has that sort of way where she knows how to play her role very well. And I think it's also the voice. The voice kind of reminds you of like high school popular girl bully, even though she doesn't really represent the look. I mean, whenever she puts on that blonde wig, kinda, she gives me Regina George.
Yeah, I see that. Oh my gosh. Can I still do the fanfic thing?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
I didn't.
You were waiting for Friday so bad. You're just like fanfic. So
Because it's so good.
I can't believe I agreed to let you do this. Explain it, because I don't even know where to start.
Okay, so I created a fanfic of Becky Boop and Kid Behind a Camera. And I think it's about like 4 chapters long and there's like an epilogue in it. But I wanted to see if people would donate to have me read the different chapters for them.
Wait. What did you just say, Batgirl? Did you say chapters as in multiple with an S?
Yeah, but they're not long chapters. No, but it's like a whole story. It's a whole story. It has an epilogue.
Okay, well, real quick, let me do something real quick. So I'm so glad I got this portable monitor. It's like the best thing ever. But real quick, so I did have something here. is really hard to see, and I'm so sorry. Let me like put it up. So, real quick, bad outfit defense. This was like the dono goals that I was thinking for today. Bad outfit defense, $10, and you pick your host. So we're going to look at the Met Gala outfits, right? And if we see a bad one, people have to donate $10 in order for us to defend a bad outfit, which is
Ooh.
it can be hard. It can be hard depending.
Yeah.
We already have the $20 put on another makeup item. We already discussed that. Talk like the way you look for 50. So if you're being preppy, you have to talk that way. If I'm being goth, I have to talk like I don't want to be here anymore in this server.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have the make your own Met Gala look in 10 minutes for 100. But you know what? What I'm going to do, I'm not even showing it. Oh, yes, I am. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the $50 one. I'm going to change the $50 one because that one's not really that fun in my opinion. I'm going to change the $50 one to Batgirl reads
Back. Ah, yes.
fanfic chapter. I guys, I don't know anything about this fanfic. I just know of its.
Well, let me tell you the title. The title of it is called Becky Boop and the Hernia of Forbidden Desire.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Ken, where are you? Ken, can you please host? I don't. They're making me listen to fanfic about Becky. I don't know. The only Ken I have is I can't cup. I had to have a version of Ken in this episode, so the cup will suffice for right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, do you guys want
Nice.
another hot take?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I don't want to think about the hernia anymore.
Okay, so sleep streams suck unless they're not sleeping. If they're like up all night doing cool stuff, I don't like the like when they're sleeping and that's just like I said, a hot take. And then one more about the like that kind of reminds me of that because Boogie's been doing the sleep streams, but not really sleeping. My second one is Wings for me, he didn't bring anything to the table for me personally. I know he has a fan base. I would say that would like he brought maybe some fans and a little bit of
He
an
brought
audience.
something to the table.
But for me, like personally watching it, he
Crumb
did not.
super chatted
real quick.
$20. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Alex Erickson. Hi, Amy and friends in the chat. Back to trial. Smiley face emoji. Romantic face emoji.
So we have B Crumbs. Thank you so much, B Crumbs, for the 20. They said smiling face heart emoji. Alex Erickson, hi Amy and friends in the chat. Back to trial heart eyes emoji. That is so sweet. You have a lot of people that are on your side, Allie. This is your first appearance on the cafe and you already have fans. How do you feel about that?
Well, I will say I only shared in like with a small group privately. Like I didn't share it out publicly just because I was so nervous, but I'm really excited. I'm so thankful that you guys came to support me. So thank you guys.
Good. You got that southern draw, Ellie. Southern
Yeah,
draw.
I'm a hick, just straight up. It's changed a little bit because I moved away from West Virginia, but yeah, I definitely have the accent. And
Nice.
so
Isn't this like getting ready? And this is we're showing everybody how we get ready before we come on, right? Like it's very personal. But
So-
I'm feeling a little bit better now, girls. I'm getting it together.
Yes.
We're looking a little bit more put together. Also, please don't make fun of my foundation because it's obviously way lighter than my actual skin tone. I've been going to the beach a lot and haven't had time to go to Walmart. Yes, I said Walmart, not Sephora, not Ulta. A bitch needs money, okay?
I feel that.
So far we have 4 20s. I've done my primer and foundation. The primer doesn't count. Foundation, my eyebrows. What else can I do? I don't do much makeup. I don't. Wait,
Blush,
You're
contour.
pretty. Yeah, very naturally pretty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my powder,
you're-
so that would make 3, and then I'll do blush, I guess. Wait, do Goths?
Well, bronzer.
Bronzer?
Goths don't wear bronzer, but it would make your foundation match your body a little better. But I don't know if Goths wear bronzer, but
Sometimes. It depends on the day.
I'll do
Okay.
it to like, I don't know, look more dead. Is that a Goth thing? Death?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, like, that's why a lot of goth people, they'll, like, put, like, the white, like, face paint, like, over so it, like,
Ah.
Good
stands
Nunya
out
super
even more.
chatted
real quick.
$19.99. Please defend Andre 3000 Met Gala outfit. Ali, you're amazing.
So thank you so much, the good Nunya. That's a good name. The good Nunya for the 1999. Please defend Andre 3000 Met Gala outfit. Ali, you're amazing.
Oh, I love
All
you,
the fans,
Nanya.
all the
Thank
fans. So let's continue with the hot takes. I want to get through some hot takes before. Also, the good Nunya, thank you so much, because the defense was only 5 and you decided to go above and beyond. So you're a G for that. But yeah, let's get through some more hot takes so we can get to the outfits and see whatever they're talking about, because since they named Andre 3000 so quickly, it has to be a good one.
Okay. Okay, so this one might be a little controversial, but I'm truly up in the air on this. So I do kind of believe Becky about Roxy grabbing the tablet, because if you look at the footage, there's a quick second where it goes up to the ceiling and you can't really see what's happening. And part of me wonders, is that true? So that's a hot take. I don't think many people believe that, but I kind of did, because I went back and watched the footage and I don't know, looks like it could be possible.
Very
So
well could be. I need to go back and watch that shit
Yeah, do it for real and let me know what you think.
I
because that was
wish
that was crazy. It happened so fast. I was like, "Whoa, guys. No, no."
that's why I wish I was in the same cabin as everybody else, because so many things happen either super early in the morning or super late at night. So I didn't get to see what happened, but Wonder Woman, you were in the main cabin. I heard that she was trying to grab like a blanket of something of Becky's, and her tablet was probably like wrapped up in it. Roxy says she didn't notice, but Becky said that she was obviously going for her very, very expensive tablet to throw in the lake. What do you think, Wonder Woman? You were in the same room as these lovely, ferocious ladies.
I wasn't in the room when the whole thing happened, but I will say that before it all went down, Becky was in a bad mood because there was a lot of yelling and screaming out on the deck prior. So she was a little fired up. Yeah. But I didn't see what happened. I wasn't in the room. I was then out on the deck. So there was, yeah. I think there had been a lot of yelling and stuff on the deck, having, sitting around in the morning. But yes. But I can't
See?
comment on it because I wasn't there.
That's
I don't know,
true.
still,
I
is
mean,
it possible?
it is possible. It is possible. Actually, one's in the chat if you think that Roxy was intentionally trying to go for Becky's iPad. 2, if you think that it was maybe a mistake. Or 2, if you think that it was fake, as Ali said. Real quick, we have Lily Musai. Thank you so much. She actually sent a super sticker. By the way, have you guys seen Tess lately?
Yes.
In the last few
Yeah, a
days.
few episodes. I missed it last night.
Tess has been doing
I'll
this
tell
thing.
you.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, the train or something, wasn't it? It was
Yes.
fantastic. Love.
Yes. So
it.
Test has been doing something recently where they have like a super sticker, whatever it's called, train, and people will just send like the $2, $1, $3. Some people even go a little crazy and do the $20 stickers, and they'll just keep going
Aw.
and going and going. But the thing that makes it so funny is that Tess will play like this really upbeat, funky music, and they will have to continue playing that music until the super stickers stop. And when I tell you that they couldn't even get through actual content until like maybe 30 to 40 minutes after they started streaming, it was ridiculous. The amount of support is unreal. And that's why whenever
Aw.
Keemstar last night was saying that the test boys are like not doing that well, you are obviously not seeing what they've been doing recently. And real quick, to start some of the drama that's been going on in the LCU, we haven't confirmed if it was nerds or not. We haven't confirmed it yet. But last night on test, Nightmare made a goal to show a diss track that he's made for Buff Weeb. He showed that diss track. Everybody loved it. It was a banger, absolute banger. I wish that they would use it as their intro because it was just that good. But he showed that diss track. He showed it actually twice, I believe. And then all of a sudden, this person that nobody recognizes gets on the panel. And we're like, who is this dude? This dude legitimately yells out, Nightmare and Grim, your PDF files. So I'm going to take
What?
your PDF files. I'm going to take my clothes off now. And he starts stripping on camera. Thankfully, Nightmare is so quick with it. He realized what was happening and he kicked him off. Now, I understand.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah. LCU. We forget where we're at, but that is
I mean, true, but come on now.
That is a little too far, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's too far because now you're messing with the show and you're messing with TOS. And not only that, but you're going to make everybody else in the LCU look bad. It wasn't confirmed that it was nerds, but it's a big fucking coincidence that this was happening after they showed the diss track.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really fucking disgusting.
They've never had that before. It's usually pretty good. Yeah, interesting.
So
But-
the community sorry, go ahead, Wonder Woman. No, finish.
No, you go, Ellie. You go.
I thought you were finished. I'm so sorry. I don't want to interrupt you, but the community I come from, so like streaming, we use StreamYard instead of OBS, and then you drop like a link into the chat, and anyone in the chat could come up, right? And people have to keep overlays in their settings to make sure that they can cover the screen really quick because people do that. They are psycho when they like, whether it is just some random person who wants attention or something like that, or it is related to something some kind of beef or something happening. People do that, so it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if somebody like that should be allowed to join the panels anymore. That's not up to me. I'm just saying.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
So I'm
fuck
reading the
that.
chat right now. And Amazing Maisie chimed in and said that guy was on Nerds a couple nights ago. Buff kept dragging him in. So that guy was on Nerds before. This is what we're trying to build. I don't want to say something that's wrong. I don't know. We're theorizing here. A girl group of detectives, because girls are the
Game
best
theory.
detectives. Exactly. It's just a game theory. Yeah, but he was on Nerds before. Very true. Very true. He was on Nerds before. But there's also RG the gamer who said, no, it was Nerds. I was in the VC when it happened. So we have somebody in the chat who's confirming that they were in the Nerds VC and they were there whenever this was being colluded.
That doesn't look too fucking good.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Just fucking saying. Y'all are looking really bad right now. Whoa, this lipstick's going everywhere.
But can I just say something else? Something that is part of host chat. So this is the very exclusive chat that's only for hosts. Nightmare said, hey, can we do something about this basically to, the higher ups? Because they're messing with the channel. They're messing with TOS. They're going to make the whole universe look bad, right? And then Grim under that posted the clip of when it happened. But the other thing is that underneath that, we have Miss Zayzudid who said, here comes Tess with another false narrative. Now, I would like to see what part of that is false, since we do have RG the gamer saying that he was there when they were talking about it in VC. So what part of that is false?
Wow. Exactly. It's with test.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting. I can't believe people are that, like, much of a degenerate. Like, I have no fucking words. I have no words.
And apparently
Well,
That's really sad.
we have somebody called Dietz who said Buff took him to Tech Talk too. So in general, I really like Buff as a person. Buff has always been so fun loving and such like a bright character to have in the LCU in general. But so far, and I'm sorry to say this, but it seems like he's taking a few pages out of Zay's book, because there has been multiple times where she's dragged people in or she's dragged people out trying to mess with people's show. Now, I don't mind that too much. It's just a little bit annoying. But once you mess with TOS and you're trying to get a show off of the network, you're being a little much. You're being a little
Yeah,
much.
especially with
Yeah.
something like that. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you really have nothing better to fucking do? Like,
Yeah.
come on. Why are you trying to attack other people in this universe? You know what I mean? Especially in that way. I can't.
It's
I can't.
very it seems like such a girly thing to do, right? Come on, Buff. You're a bro.
It's just a bitch move. It's just a
It's a
fucking bitch
bitch
move.
Well,
Yeah.
I do think that, speaking of Tess not doing so well, now that Grim and Nightmare are back together, I think that it will pick up, because they have that chemistry and that friendship. And yeah, I think that it will do a lot better. And have you gotten used to him without his facial hair yet? Like,
So when it comes to that, Grim, once something is such a big change, it's hard for me to adjust. But so far, like at first I was like, ew, honestly. But now that I look at him more, I'm just like, okay, I can get used to this. I think the thing that really threw me off is everybody was comparing him to like SSO Michelangelo and shit like that.
No.
And I was like, no,
I don't
absolutely
think so. I
not.
don't think they look alike.
They do not
I
look
will
alike.
tell you this. They look so good on panel. Nightmare with his haircut, Grim with his haircut, and they're like completely made over,
Oh,
right? And
yeah.
they had the really cool tops on. They were matching with the white tops and everything. It was so cool. And I will say, Beans, that Grim has lost so much weight. He's looking amazing, honestly.
He's lost so much
He's
weight.
looking amazing.
I think that
Yeah.
when he first started his like weight loss journey in order to do the fight, he was about like 205, something around that line. And then I think recently he actually said that he lost about, I don't
Pounds or
know.
something, was it?
He
30 or 40 pounds?
yeah, like 30 or 40 pounds. So that's pretty amazing. Doing something like
Yeah,
in the
it
span
is.
of like a month or two and losing so much. He's been very dedicated, and that's why I'm so proud of him. There is somebody in chat that said, I'm confused. Was it a joke? It doesn't matter if it's a joke. There's a difference
It's
between
not something you fucking joke about.
Ew. No.
No, like, no, don't
No.
even fucking start that shit. I'm not having
Yeah.
that. No.
You go,
Don't
girl.
even. Yeah, you shut your damn mouth. We're not
Yeah.
starting there.
It can risk the channel too. You know what I mean? You don't want to. I don't know. It's just
Exactly.
Yeah.
another hot take of mine was I liked Grim without the beard, and I have a few more. If you want, just let me know, and I'll let you know.
Yeah. Fire away, Ellie. Would love to hear them.
Okay. The Tech Protect finger thing it's weird to me, and also I would love to know like where that originated. Was that supposed to be like a Chinese finger trap like type of I don't know. I'm really curious how that started, but yeah, it's not. I don't like it. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's just ugh.
So, since the other young person on the panel, and I'm not calling you old Wonder Woman, I'm calling you a seasoned fine wine. But the other young person on the channel who's very embedded in the internet culture. So this little thing is supposed to be like very cutesy. It's supposed to be like ooh woo and all that other stuff. That's what
Yeah.
makes it so very cringe whenever a grown man is doing it. But I can see how some people find it funny. The only thing, like, this didn't bug me much. It bugs the hell out of Ken though. It bugs the hell out of Ken a lot. The thing that made me weirded out by it is now he added a new element to it where now he has a higher angle. And so he looks like a child, you know, trying to be all cutesy. And this man is like
Oh,
above
God.
his 30s or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not
I
know that.
can't.
That's why he does like the baby attitude when he does it. And he's like, or whatever he does, No, no offense. I have nothing against the dude. That in
Don't get
particular
it.
is not for me.
So, because I don't know, powder's getting everywhere. Because I don't know what a goth look is, the only thing I can think of is
Ooh.
black. I could use this, or I could use this palette that's probably the most expensive item that I own, that I haven't used barely. I only use this for color guard. But this stuff can stain. I don't know how much people
Oh
hate me.
gosh.
I don't know how much people hate me. But this stains. This, not so much. This is a more cheaper sort of palette, but I don't know what color is considered gothy other than black.
You can mix black with
Smoke.
red, black with
Ooh.
purple.
I was gonna say,
Red and purple are
yeah,
pretty gothic.
Red and purple. Oh,
yeah. I say purple.
purple. I'll go with the purple just for you guys.
Yay.
Purple's
I
my
love color.
second favorite color. What was
I
that, Wonder
love
Woman?
I love color palettes. Honestly, I love going into makeup shops. I get so excited. Honestly, I'll buy the
Yes.
whole shop. Honestly, it's like I'll have that one and that one and that one.
Yes, I
Well,
love when a makeup palette has, like, every color, even, like, yellow and, like, a really good yellow. I
Yeah,
love, like, bright, like, pigmented colors, that's the word that I was
yeah,
looking for.
I
yeah.
love makeup too. I'm obsessed. I'll watch all the makeup videos, and I'm out of my eyeshadow phase though. But I do I like everything. I think there's a time and place for everything. All the
Yeah, I
colors.
love that. Yes. And it's all like, and even like highlighters and stuff are a big highlighters, the bronzers. Oh my gosh. Bring it. I
Oh, I
want it all.
love highlighter. Oh my god. I love glitter and, like, shiny I'll put highlighter over my whole face.
Me too.
Like, I just
Love
wanna
it.
be like a Twilight vampire, but better.
It's like every girl's dream, right? Like, when you get to your teenage years and your parents and you're like, "I really wanna wear makeup," and your mum and dad or whatever say, "No, you're too young," and when you get to be
Yeah!
able to wear makeup, you're like, "Yeah."
I know, whenever I told my mom, I was like, "I wanna start wearing makeup and everything," and I showed her, like, the stuff that I wanted to do. Granted, it was very, like, emo. She was still like, "No," like, not even to, like, lighter stuff, and I was like, "Why are you trying to shit on my parade, mom? Why are you trying to cramp on my style?
It's not a
What's going
phase,
on here?"
Mom. I just want to look cool. All the Tumblr girls are
I
doing it.
know. Mhm.
Okay,
I've
Yeah.
come
so
such a long way, though.
I'm sorry, another hot take. Beans, when you were like talking, when all the talk started, like I knew from day one that you were a little badass. I don't, even though you're little, like everybody was like, I don't know, she's so small, and I'm like, no, no, no. My mom is half Hispanic, and I just knew, I could just see it in you and feel the passion. So I'm like, no, she's a badass. You got to worry about the little ones. That's the ones you need to watch out for.
I
Oh,
appreciate
yes.
that.
They're
The
gonna-
thing that I get mistaken for a lot is, so my voice can get a little shaky or a little bit like unstable whenever I try to raise my voice or if I get too hyped up, but that's just the adrenaline in my body because I feel things so passionately. Sometimes
You're like, "I'm trying to hold back."
I'm trying to hold back. Exactly. So whenever people call it out and they're like, oh, she's so shaky, she's fucking scared. And I'm like, no, you should be scared because the adrenaline
Yeah.
in my body is so fucking intense. I would punch you in the face if I saw you right now. I probably wouldn't because I'm still a lady. I'm still a lady, unlike some people. But yeah, in general, that's just the adrenaline in my body. Sometimes it can get so intense that instead of like hitting something, punching something, because that's not productive as a human being, I cry, you know? Like I just burst into tears, even though I don't drink any water. I'm dehydrated 99% of the time. There's just like water coming out of my eyes endlessly. And I'm like, where the fuck did this come
Pure
from?
rage.
Pure rage.
It's
that
all
I
the
feel.
rage that you keep pent up inside you.
Exactly.
I do that too. I cry when I get like super, super pissed. Like there will be tears forming and everything, and people are like, "Are you okay? Are you upset?" And I'm like, "I'm upset, but not in the way that you think."
Exactly.
It's
I've always
bad.
been a
Did you
very like soft-spoken child. I've barely talked when I was like in like middle school and stuff like that. I was like bullied and shit. So I was like, there's no point in me talking to anybody. I would always keep to myself. So the fact that I've even doing this, like being in front of a camera, like talking to hundreds of people in general, it's something that's a really big step for me. And sometimes like if I try to be more animated or like raise my voice, it's people call me a chihuahua, right? Because I sound like something that's shaking all the time. But I don't
I'll tell you
care.
what,
I'm still
Beans, you
here.
shaking today. We're having fun. We're just doing our thing. We're doing our makeup. What do you think, girls?
I love it.
I think a little bit of coffee, a little bit of tea, a little bit of fashion. We're doing all the things. So, yeah.
Big girls
Exactly.
love.
We're just
Yes.
having a good time, and that's what Friday is all about. Sometimes I wish that like this could be a girls' night, that we could go live at night on Fridays and just like
that
have
would
a
be
drink or
fun.
something. I don't drink, but I'll have like some Welch's fake alcoholic stuff, I guess. That stuff
I'll
gets me
bring the
turned.
twisted teas.
The twisted teas. Yes. But in general, let's actually, because it is 10:46, I do want to get to some of the Met Gala looks, especially the Eric Andre that somebody was talking about.
I love Eric Andre so much.
Wait, Eric
I
Andre?
adore
I met
him.
Andre 3000. Eric
Oh
Andre
no.
is on my mind. Um
I love Andre 3000 too. From Outcast.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
far our first look up is Miss Rihanna. So it looks like she has like this sort of what I think it looks like is very mafia like pin suit type look going on. She is pregnant, and so
Ooh.
far the belly is working. The belly is working with the outfit and not against it, and that's what I can appreciate. She's sort of like making the belly more the prominent, exactly, more prominent, more of the star, because she has more of a lighter color underneath, and then like the skirt, it's like underneath the belly, kind of like showing it off, but it's not in a way that makes it look tacky, in my opinion. But what do you girls think?
I love this look, but it's interesting the angle as well. It's going like that. So if you're looking at it from the way it is, it's like they're very interesting. It's very interesting how they do it in fashion. So that it's making her look thinner. What do you think?
It's
Coming down?
accentuating.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
making it
it's
so because they could have just gone round like that, but they've come down on an angle so that it draws you to the center, right? But she looks awesome. I love this look. What do you think?
I really love it. I like the hat. I really love the big hat. I feel like, I don't know, just everything just comes together so well, and I love how, the shape of just everything is. I don't know, I really like the hip bones, like, with the corset. It looks like jutting out. I don't know, it just looks really cool. I like that a lot.
Yes.
So,
Yes, Sally?
sorry. But I know that the theme of the Met this year was like tailor me. So I think there's going to be a lot of like women in men's suits and stuff like that. So because I know there's a theme every year. One year it was camp, which is like way over the top.
Yes, I remember that.
Camp is
Yeah, which
probably
was
one of the
awesome.
best themes, in my opinion.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree. I do. So I don't love this theme. Like there is something sexy about a woman in a suit. You know what I mean? There's something but then again, too much of it. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the theme, but because of that theme, I can understand why she would choose this exact outfit. And I like it. I love the hat. Rihanna's always like round, So
That's a very good
She
point.
probably enjoyed it too. She probably enjoyed this theme as well. Look at her makeup,
Exactly.
and then look at her makeup. Her makeup.
Oh,
It's
you
all
cut
come
out
together
just a
really
little bit.
nicely.
But yeah, her face is very fierce. Whenever you think of Rihanna, she's fierce in general. And I love the way that the hat is kind of angled and she's kind of giving like a little side eye right there. It really brings out the look. Because imagine if you have like soft makeup or something like that, the cheeks are not chiseled like that. It doesn't really scream like what it's supposed to give. But this is giving a lot of mafia, and I love it. This is mafia mommy.
Yes.
And you notice
Yeah.
how there's only 2 pieces of white on her outfit? So you've got the collar and then the shoe. So it's so
Yeah.
it's so are we gonna rate this or now, or are we gonna rate them at the end? What will we give this
We can do
look
this.
out of
We can do that now. We can do that now.
Okay.
So I'm going to follow Grimm's advice. He hates when people rate things from 1 to 10 because people usually go 5 or 6 way too much. So let's do 1 to 5. I would give this I really like it. And so far I haven't seen anything else. I'll give it a 4.
Same.
Yeah. I give it a 4.
4. We're all in
Yeah.
agreement with 4. Okay. Now we have, who is this? Coleman Domingo in Valentino. Very fancy.
Ooh.
No.
No,
Not for
just
me.
no.
Not for me.
Yeah.
No. Not for me. It's Valentino as well. I know Valentino's tends to be quite out there. Is that no? There's just for me, it just looks like a shower curtain. I like things to be a bit more contoury, a bit more, a bit more. It's just up and down.
There's no form, there's no shape to what's going on, right? And you mentioned that the theme was tailored, right? So whenever you think tailored, it's supposed to be very form-fitting to your body. This is the exact opposite, in my opinion. So I would give this a 1 for theme, for look.
Hey, you don't know. He could be shaped like a rectangle for all you know.
Hey, just because a lot of people in the LCU are shaped like a circle does not mean that everybody else is shaped like very geometric. But yeah, this is just a no for me. So 1 for me.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it's a
looks
miss.
like that outfit just looks like it belongs in like a Dark Souls game or something. Like, I don't know. I give it like a 2.
Okay, we got a 2. What do you think, Wonder Woman and Allie?
I go 1.
I go 0.
0.
A 0 for me. No, it's not good. I'm being honest here. No, it's a 0 for me. Don't like it at all.
We have Alyssa in the chat saying he went too much one-time runway for the gala. That's very true. That is a very true statement. All these ads. We have Mr. Lewis Hamilton in Wales Bonner. Never heard of that brand or person before, but this is giving something.
Hmm.
Go
Go Batgirl. You want to go first? Batgirl's laughing.
Oh man, I'm so underwhelmed. Like, I guess the only thing that I like about it is the hat. I think the hat is cool, but the rest of it, you could have done so much more. Like, I hate people who go to the fucking Met Gala and they don't give anything. Like, it pisses me off so much. Like, you got invited to go to this grand event, and this is what you decide to do with it? Are you fucking stupid? Like, come on. It just pisses me off. He gets a 0. Fuck him.
0.
Yeah.
That girl has some very
fuck
strong
him.
opinions. That was so much for me. Wonder Woman, what is your opinion, and is it as strong as Batgirl's right now? She had a visceral reaction to this outfit.
Okay. I like this look than the shower curtain because it's tailored nicely. I think the clothes are all fitting in really well. It's been tailored really well. I like how the pants are tailored right, like where the cutoff at the bottom of the panters is perfect. But look, for me, way too much white. Way too much white. I would have liked to see a pop of color somewhere. I see that it's got it's simple, but I would give it a 1. I'm not a fan of this. Too much white. What about you, Ellie?
I do not like the hat. I think it's I'm just not a fan of it. The suit isn't too bad. Like there is it long in the back though and short in the front? It's kind of hard for me to see her. What is that going on in like between his legs down?
Looks like
minute.
So for me, it looks very like matador, like capey, like that's just the vibe that it's giving me, especially with like the like frills. I don't know what it is, but the frills at the side, it's giving a lot of matador, especially with how like square and shaped the shoulders are. So like for me, that's what it is, but I'm not completely sure.
I don't like the black shoes with the entire white outfit. I feel like that's bad.
Yeah.
It just doesn't flow.
Yeah.
Agree.
No.
So what's your number again?
Mm, huh. 2?
2?
Yeah, just because there's elements that aren't so bad, but
We have Outcast in the chat saying, Peaky Blinder style look. That's very true. And we have Drama Alert. Drama Alert, welcome to Cash Cow. So, like I said, this is very
shit.
the big man himself is coming in clutch. So this, like I said, very matador. I do like the hat because it reminds me of the hat that I wear occasionally that everybody likes. I like it, but at the same time, I really, really hate it. So I'll give it a point for being tailored fit, like everybody, like it's on theme. It's at least on theme, which I can appreciate. But when it comes to the all white, too much white, there's different shades of white, and it makes like the undershirt is whiter than the jacket. It's more like a cream. So it just makes like the fit look kind of dirty to me. I don't know. I would give this like a 1. I would give this a 1, honestly.
yeah. So
Nice.
I wish that like the brooch was more of the. It is an eye catcher, but it's just so small. If it was like bigger or it was more of a statement, I feel like I would like it more. But it's not giving.
Like it's the Met Gala. Like be bigger, make a statement. Come on now.
Batgirl, you're not gonna like this one. I can already tell. But Pharrell Williams in the Louis Vuitton and Tiffany Co. jewelry.
ugh.
He looks like he's a waiter at a restaurant. Excuse me, sir. Can I please have excuse me, sir. Can I please? He looks like a waiter.
Yeah.
Are you shitting down my throat right now? What the fuck is this?
Excuse me.
No. No. Pharrell. Oh, come on. I can't.
What?
I can't.
Oh,
I think the theme is killing them all. They all suck. I just don't think it was a good theme. Like, what can you really do with that? Like, I know there's some you could do. Don't get me wrong. Rihanna killed it, but
yeah.
a lot of these are just you know.
So in general, I'm gonna do this now. I'm going to I'm gonna have it big whenever I'm first presenting it. Then I'll make it smaller so you guys can see everybody's reaction. I'm so sorry that I wasn't doing that in the beginning. But what is with all the white? What is with all the white? I can understand the black a little bit. At least it was like some accenting with Rihanna, right? We started off very strong, but it seems like we are going downhill deeper and deeper. This is just like you said, waiter. He tries to give a little bit of a flare with the flare pants. Recently, I think it was because of Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people are wearing like the flare pants, especially men, which is, you know, it's a look, but the flared pants with the like very form-fitting blazer, I don't like it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like this, looking at this is not very balanced in my opinion. And then you have like the really skinny black tie. It's giving waiter meets James Bond.
Yeah.
It's giving waiter meets 007. And what's with these glasses? These glasses just don't make sense.
Whoever did that needs to be fucking fired. Like, that's unacceptable.
Oh, there's so much money in this event too. I saw that they raised like $30-some million, which is cool, whatever. But I think that goes to the museum, if I'm not mistaken, the Met Museum. But or I don't know. I'd have to double check that. But regardless, I know they raised that money. There's the biggest designers in the world, the biggest stars in the world, and I'm just underwhelmed. It's
right.
Yeah. See, for me, That man is standing right there. Is it Pharrell, his name? But I'm looking at the
Mhm.
girl on the right. I want to see what her outfit looks like in the front.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, show me what you're wearing. I want to see what the front looks like.
That is something. That is something that the person is the main event in this photo, and you don't even want to look at them. You want to look at the person behind them. That is some disrespect going on. But am I looking at
This
this and I'm
speaks
like, do
volumes.
I hate the guy before more than this? Not really. I like this outfit, the all white, more than this because it seems a little bit more done up. So he probably wouldn't wear a
Right.
hat like this all the time. He has like this little little ensemble thing going on, and then like the little cape. It looks a little bit more done up than just waiter, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think
I agree.
I think I gave this a 1. But if it was possible, I'll do like a 1.5 for this one. Let's just say 2, but it's really a 1.5 for me. It's a little bit better, but not by much. Now we have Mr. ASAP Rocky, significant other to Rihanna, in the Christian Louis Vuitton shoes.
Is he wearing like a pistol? Is it a pistol?
So he has in his hand, it seems like a cane of some
Oh, a
sort.
cane.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks a little bit like a rifle. So that's what it looks like to me.
What the heck?
I think that he's going with, because him and Rihanna are obviously a thing. I think they're going more for a sort of mafia look. So he has the sort of
Yeah.
no. Do you know exactly what it is? Do you know exactly what it is? It looks like he's a security guard for the mafia mommy.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. I see the concept now.
He
Me
is
I
too.
fuck with the vision.
It's interesting because he just was found not guilty for but like he was facing some major jail time and he was
was.
found not guilty. It was a huge thing. And then they show up like with the gun, like the mafia, which it's still cool. I mean, it's kind of like a move, a badass move to make, I suppose. But yeah.
So real
See,
quick,
this
we
Oh my
have
God.
Trippy Savage with the $2. Diddy party vibes here. I think he's referring to all the white that was happening earlier. And I
Oh no.
kind of agree.
True.
But
See,
yeah.
Yikes.
this one for me again. I'm looking at the guy behind him. He looks more interesting to me. I want to know what he's wearing. I love that jacket. I want to see what's going. But see, this is
Yeah.
an example where look at his pants. They're way too long for him. Way too
Yeah, I'm not
long.
really a huge fan of this at all.
No.
I'm
I'm not
underwhelmed.
I'm not a big fan either, but we do have Lady Nerd Artist with the $2. What is this year's theme? How to disappoint for fuck's sake. I think Batgirl and you are right on par when it comes to opinions of this year's Met Gala. I'm wondering if they're only showing Vogue. What is happening, Vogue? Because it seems like they're only showing like the very famous people instead of the people that actually have like some pretty good outfits. Like Wonder Woman said, I'd rather look at the person behind these celebrities. Like you might have a big name,
Right?
but this guy's serving over here and you're giving me nothing. So
I know. I want to see some good outfits.
so far, what do you
Um,
guys give as numbers? You can go first, Wonder Woman.
I'm just so underwhelmed. The coat that he looks like, it looks like he's just put a rain jacket on and he's going out to, like in the rain. So again, but I do love the pistol cane. I think that's star. I love that accessory. Um,
I do too.
I, I, I'm underwhelmed. So it'll be maybe because of the cane. I mean that pistol. It looks dope to me. I'll probably give it. No, look, 1. I'll
One.
give it a 1. No. Next.
What about you,
What do
Batgirl?
you want to do?
I would give him a 1.
One.
Yeah. 1 is my vote. Yeah.
What about you, Allie?
Wow. I think I'm gonna give him a 3 because
3.
I love the theme with Rihanna. I think that's pretty clever and cute, right? They go together, and the cane is badass. Like I've never seen a cane like that, and yeah, I think they're kind of, I think they're putting out a message. Like after that trial and stuff. I really do, and I like it. I think it feels just powerful. There's something big about it I like. But yeah, but I'm not a fan of the outfit, so I'm going with 3 for the way they match and the accessories.
That's very true.
Nice.
That's
So
fair.
real quick, we have somebody in the chat. We have Roxy herself, Roxy Unfiltered 716. She couldn't even have the audacity to change her name to something that would be less of a nobody name. But she's putting some sleeping emojis in the chat as if she's bored. You're not bored, because literally every single day you jump in here and you want to talk about Wonder Woman's fashion as if have you seen yourself lately, especially that makeup that you had to learn from Savage has been done. It is not a good look for you. You actually look a little bit better, but you're not there yet. If we were judging you like the Met Gala, I would probably put you at a -5, honey sweetheart, because you are not it and you want to judge other people. How about you come over here and maybe you can give your input as well as learn something from people that can dress slightly better. You can learn something even from the men, and the men are getting like straight ones right now. So moving on, we have, I'm going to say a 1 as
You're
well.
heating up. You're heating up, Beans.
I am heating up because she wants to talk about, still boring. Yeah, it's still boring because you're saying the same thing. Give me something else, Roxy. The entire time that you jumped into cafe, all you can talk about is how I'm boring, Wonder Woman is not wearing the right outfit, and how you want Ken so much. Remember, tomorrow, Ken is actually doing a longer form of a show. He's going to talk about cults. He's going to talk about lolcows. Grimm is going to be there as well, so that could pick him up a little bit. And while you can see your lovely Ken on screen, you can think of that Pinocchio nose that you probably have hidden underneath your bed.
Oh,
So-
yeah, Roxy, did you like the drawing that I made of you in fan art of your little Pinocchio outfit? I worked really hard on it.
And if she rewinds a little bit, she won't want to miss the hot takes because she was included in that. So, that might be.
It's too early for her. Give her a second. She needs her fucking old ass brain to actually wake up.
She woke up from her geriatric nap. She woke up a little too early for the early bird special, and then she had to go back to her crypt to make sure that she can be ready for her show a little bit later.
She had a rough, long night of crypt keeping. Give her a fucking break.
Exactly. I'm so sorry, Roxy. I know that you have the night shift because that's the only way that people can stand your face. But speaking of face, look at this face that this person is giving. This is Emma Chamberlain. She has a very, it's kind of like what Rihanna had on, very pinstripe suit look going on. But what are we feeling? She is giving face though. She's giving more face than Roxy ever could.
I didn't know she looked like that now. When did she do that to her hair? I mean, I like it. It's a good look for her. But holy crap, she looks so different now.
She does.
I don't know. I don't really like the material that her outfit is. I don't know. What is that?
So
it just looks
there.
Yeah,
it just looks so odd. I don't know.
Oh, what were you saying, Allie? I'm so sorry.
It's cool to see a YouTuber there, like, because she used to do the red carpet for a few years, when her YouTube channel blew up, and now she's walking the carpets, wearing the designs. It's just really freaking cool, and she looks like a totally different person. You're right, Batgirl. Like, when did the hair and stuff do that? And yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, I like it.
She looks good.
Yeah,
I
agree.
This is going to be very controversial. This is going to be a hot take.
Oh gosh.
I don't know how people are going to receive this, but whenever I first saw her, I thought Doja Cat. I thought, I don't have my glasses on. I thought she was just a whiter version of Doja Cat. Doja Cat did not go outside. She was not getting her vitamin D for the day or for the year.
Yeah.
I thought this was Doja Cat, especially after Doja Cat cut her hair.
Yeah, I see that. Did Doja Cat go to this?
I hope so. I
hope so too.
If you ever saw Doja Cat in the Colors show, wherever she did, I forgot what song she did, but whenever she was on the Colors show and she was wearing the whole like pink ensemble with the goggles on her head and like the strawberry like bag on her hip, that was the best outfit I ever seen on the color show, in my opinion. And I wanted to dress like that so bad, but I am not so scantily clad as other people. And there's a Roxy. Roxy, what's your opinion on this look since you're such a fashionista apparently?
Yeah, give us your
I'm
opinion.
not. I mean, no. Hang on. What is it? Let me push the screen. Hold on. Let me see. What are we looking at here?
We're looking at Emma Chamberlain from the Met Gala.
She kind of looks like a Tim Hortons worker, but you know, I mean, I can see. What do you guys think? You guys like her? You guys like the look?
I think it's okay. Like, it's not anything too crazy, but it's not complete shit, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's like right in the middle.
Oh, it's like a Tim Hortons vibe for me. I don't know if you guys know what Tim Hortons is, like the coffee
Yeah.
place. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, like you guys are beautiful. I seriously, you all are. But if you really want some expert beauty tips, like I don't let people touch my face, touch my hair. I have a fear of that. So I myself am a professional. So if you guys would really like some serious beauty tips, I mean, look at these women. I mean, they're beautiful. Their makeup just kind of looks a little, not too good. So like me, you know me, like I am the makeup queen guru. I am a Maybelline
Of
type chick.
course.
I wear all the high quality like CoverGirl and Dollar General stuff is amazing. So if you guys want real tips without having to look at these women, come to the show today and I'll give you tips.
Maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's decomposition. I don't know. So yeah, whenever you tune into Milkers, I'm sure that Psycho Mom will be serving looks while freaking
Yeah.
Roxy is serving up some funeral home.
I'm
But
so excited to see Psycho Mom up there, dude.
it's been
so
a while.
excited.
It's been a while since her previous appearance, but I think she's gotten a little bit more comfortable on the camera, and hopefully she can talk more. And if not, I can tell her to pipe up because
Roxy, hype her up, Beans, please.
We gotta hype her up. But when it comes to, let's just go back to the goal. Remember, guys, we're doing a dono goal for Batgirl to dye her hair, and then later on we'll determine what that hair color is going to be. Right now we have,
and then tomorrow when Ken streams, I'll be going on. If we reach it, I'll be going on that stream to actually dye my hair live.
Ooh, okay.
Dyeing your hair live. You are so bold. So right now we have 5, but we did have a super sticker earlier. I'm going to count that in, and I'm going to just say that we have 6 right now. We have 6 right now. So we need 4 more. And remember, whenever you donate $8.20, we're going to add another item on our face. So I feel like you're pretty much done, right, Batgirl? And so are you.
I still need to do my mascara, and I was gonna add like little freckles.
Okay, so you still have like 2 items left. How about you, Wonder Woman? Right now you're muted for some reason. Did you tap your mic or something?
No.
Apologies. Yeah, no, I'm finished. I'm complete. But hey, I can add anything anybody wants me to. That's fine.
So let's just say for a 20, if you want us to add a makeup item, that's fine. But if you specify that you want Wonder Woman, there's too many ladies on screen. It's making me distracted. If you want Wonder Woman to add something to her makeup, just add it into the chat whenever you do the dono. So far, I only need to do my eyeliner, which is the most important part for me. I never go outside without eyeliner. And then the black lipstick that's going to pull the whole gothic part of it all together. I'm so excited. But so far, we did not give our numbers, and I would do this, even though she's like a 4 in the face, serving face, I would give this like a 2? A 2?
Yeah, I give it a 2 as well.
For me, I really like this look. I love her. I love the lines
Sicilian
on the
Princess
outfit.
Super
I think
Chatted
she's got a
$20.
bit.
All you ladies are naturally beautiful.
So that was from the Sicilian Princess. Thank you so much, Sicilian. All you ladies are naturally beautiful. That is so sweet. But you donated for us to put something more on our face. So should I do the eyeliner first and save the black lipstick for last? I think that's a...
Yeah, it's a good idea.
You like wings. like big wings, you know?
Oh
Big
yes, you need
wings.
big, thick wings.
Thick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
goodness gracious.
are you ladies the same? The last thing to put on once you've done your makeup is always the lipstick. Do you put that on last?
It
Yeah.
depends,
think
but
so.
most of the time, yes.
Yeah.
But I did cut you off whenever you were doing your explanation on why you think the
Yeah.
outfit is good or not.
Yeah. I love this look because if you look at this outfit on it, which has been it's been carried through from the top to the bottom of this outfit. So from the glove, and then she's got the strap. And then when you look at all the cuts, they're all angular, even with the pocket, the red. I love the pop of color there. That's on an angle. I really love this look. It's very, very, very. I love the lines, and also because her face, she's got a very square. Her jawline is very prominent, and I love that she's got a blonde pixie hairdo right here with the smoky eye. I really love this look. I love the angles. Really captures my eyes. Oh, Roxy,
Oh,
what
sorry.
do you have to
So
say?
sorry.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
are you
No, I'm just listening. I'm just telling you, is every freaking pound I gain, I'm blaming it on you guys because when Ken's not here, I cannot do my work. I cannot do my aerobics in the pool with my elder friends. I cannot play bingo. I cannot chain smoke. Get it together, women. I need fucking Ken to get my day going. Come on.
Wait, isn't that a positive thing though? But I would say that maybe gaining a little bit of pounds would be a very good thing for you. You're giving skeleton right now. I know that we are doing some fashion knows, but like you're 6 feet under when it comes to a lot of your look right now. So maybe
I
gain a couple
mean,
pounds.
coming from you, maybe I shouldn't take that advice because you kind of look like, a little skelly yourself.
A little
But
skelly.
I
I
did.
actually been gaining a little bit of weight, a little bit of muscle that's been giving me more
Well,
form,
so have
unlike
I.
you. Unlike you.
So have I. It's just I'm 50 and it's going to be 50 and it's really hard for me to like gain muscle mass, because from being 400 pounds to 135, it's a little flabby stuff, but that's okay. I'm still a beauty guru and I can,
Hey, Roxy, get out of here. I'm giving my review on this fashion
well,
outfit.
kick
I'm
me. Have
excited. Get
one of your
out of
beautiful
here. Get
audience
out of here.
member kick me. I
Kick
am not
you.
going nowhere because this is a fucking bore fest. If
How
you
much
don't
do you
like it,
think you're
kick me.
worth, Roxy, for a
I
kick?
am worth $50. I will not go anywhere until I get $50. So,
Absolutely not. You think that you're worth
yeah.
$50?
At least I'm being generous. I'm being generous. Usually I would charge like 100 or two, but I know your people in the chat really don't like to donate. So let's see what they got to kick Roxy the beauty guru.
Okay.
Roxy the
Well,
beauty.
I love the angles of this. Also, she's doing a bit of peekaboo here and she's doing it in the right way. She's not showing anything that she shouldn't be. You know how it's not
Oh,
too slutty? I love this look. And but
oh,
between Rihanna and this look, I gave
boring,
Rihanna a 4. So I would probably give
boring.
this a 4 as well.
A
Can't even
I
freaking
love
four.
it.
need my bread to this. I can't even need
I would
bread
give
for
it a
this.
4. I love the angles on this outfit, and I love the red pocket. It's very, very,
No.
captivating. I love it.
So real quick,
What do
we
you guys give
have
it?
Melinda. Thank you, Melinda. Poured myself. She's a member for 1 month. Pay pig, something that the milkers will probably not see for a very long while because their
We have a couple
expiration
pay
date
pigs.
is tomorrow. So poured
Beans, come
myself.
on.
They
You're a
probably dropped
one-liner. You're a
out.
one-liner.
Savage left, and so did all her
That's
pirates. You
all
really
you can
think
do
that
is
people
talk
stick
about
around
age
for little
beans.
old
You're
Roxy?
gonna get there too, baby girl. Everybody gets old.
Okay. Poured myself a glass of wine since it's clearly not early
Oh,
for me, so I could join this girl's day.
I
Thank
know
you
you
so
guys don't
much
want me to
joining
go.
us.
You don't want me to go because
So
I'm giving
Epic
actual
Brady with the
little bit of the
4.99. Thank you
campaign.
so much, Epic Brady.
Four ninety nine. Come
4.99. He
on,
says, kick her. She's worth less than this.
me
So
here.
he's trying to make a
What do
point
you?
about you.
No,
You're
no,
worth
no, no.
not 50. You're
They
adding a zero
Yeah,
there. You're worth
they don't
5.
think you're worth it,
They
Roxy.
don't think
I
you're worth
am
it,
the
Roxy.
show.
So Baby
Just come
Bug
on
with the
here.
$4.99,
Fine.
another $4.99
Four
for
ninety
Roxy.
nine. That's all you give me. Is that
$50
worth?
more is like 5. Bye,
Oh my
Roxy. So
god.
another 5 to kick Roxy. You know,
Oh
a
my,
lot of
they
people.
can't even fucking pull in their pocket for $50. What the hell kind of viewers do you have?
You're not worth it. You're
No
not
wonder
even
why
a
the
You're
show
not
$1
is
worth it.
whore.
They don't.
You're not even a
The
$1
show is
whore. Have you?
tanking.
Wait. Actually,
Well, they would
since we're
want me gone
talking,
then.
since we're talking about outfits, can we talk about the
No.
outfit that Roxy had whenever there was a wedding at Fat Camp? Because what I remember
Yes.
is that you look more like the lady of the night than
Yes,
a
actually I
wedding guest.
Come on.
So
That was a
what were
low-cal wedding. We were supposed to go in fucking beanies and bonnets. Are you kidding me? It's a low-cal wedding.
It's a
You gotta
low-cal
fit the
wedding, and
fucking,
you were not classy at all. Fishnets at
the trashy
50?
of the
What are you
trash is in the
trying to
low-cal, which
do?
is why you ladies
Yeah,
are
you did
here.
look like
She was
trash.
trying to conjure her inner
Yes,
savage.
at least
You
I
know.
admit it. You guys try
She
to cover
was.
up the trash.
Because
You
let's
are.
not
I think
forget, that video, the members only
Amy.
video that you have posted on your channel right now is from that night. And you guys said that everybody in the LCU were not safe. The only people that were not safe was apparently
Why
the
do-
crackheads on the street that would be the only people that would fish the 25
Well, you're
cents
still
out of their
not safe.
pocket
Wait until the
to
memberships go
get
away.
with you, Roxy, especially in those
You better
fishnets.
hope Ken is more involved, because with you running the show, sweetie, you're not safe. You're not.
Oh,
I
boo.
think
I'm
we should.
sorry.
So
I
Go,
think we should
Ellie.
do a review of locale wedding fashion and judge. That would be so fun. We could pull up Fat
Yeah.
Camp and review the outfits.
That would be
Yeah.
fun.
that would be fun.
I'm
If
down for
anybody
that.
has the outfits from the wedding day, the glamorous wedding day of Miss Glammy, send them to me either in DMs or ping me in the main chat, and we'll actually judge those, because I think we have a lot to
Glammy
say
looked
when it
beautiful,
comes to Miss
actually. I helped get
Lady
her
of the
ready.
Night, Roxy. So
Hey,
going
I'm
back to
playing
the
the part of
donos,
being the low-cal that I am. I'm a low-cal. I'm a messy, dirty old hag.
I'm
So I
glad that
wanted to
you
dress for
finally
the
admitted it.
occasion.
That's the first step.
I always admit
That's
it.
the first step.
I'm not. I mean, listen. First step to being a messy old hag is fine, but I'm still hot. I'm still a professional. I don't go to professionals. I do it on my own, which is why I'm such eye candy. You're just
Is
mad.
leaking stuff professional, Roxy?
Sometimes it depends. It depends.
Well, the only
Roxy,
thing
Roxy,
hot
what are you
about you
wearing
is the end
today?
of the buds of your cigarettes that you chain smoke, Roxy. There is nothing hot about you. But real
Well,
quick, Wonder Woman, you're usually
beauty is in the eye of the
very
beholder.
hyper and like bubbly and nice person. But what do you have to say about Roxy?
I love Wonder Woman,
Roxy.
but she's still, the black is looking good.
Oh, telling me to wear black. Oh my goodness.
Of
I mean,
course,
I'm
Miss
here,
Grim
but this-
Reaper wants everybody to wear black.
Looks just more vicious. I mean, it looks nice on her, the
Roxy.
Black Widow type, you know.
Yeah,
Like
wow.
widow type.
You know,
I
works
got a
out. I
question.
bite.
Roxy,
Go,
how are
Ellie.
you feeling about later today? Doing this with Psycho Mom, with Beans hosting. What do you think? Like,
Yeah. Are you
Well, I already
excited?
know well, I'm excited, but I just really hope, like, at the end of it, Beans is not biased and, like, gives me an actual chance to do a real debate. So I'm kind of excited for it. As long as it's fair, I'm really excited for it.
I mean, it's
I
not
think
up
she
to
will.
The
me,
hand
it's
that
up
runs
to
your
your
OPS,
viewers.
Roxy.
Well, no, I'm talking about as far as moderating and letting each other talk and, you
Of
know,
course. We
stuff like
are
that.
unbiased here in the cafe. I'm pretty sure the cafe, like we said before, we're pretty much the peacekeepers of the LCU only when it's warranted. But real quick, let's get back to some of the donos, because a lot of people have been talking about you, Roxy, and I'm sure you love the attention. So K Bear's mama with the $1.99, even lower than the $5. So she's not worth more. Roxy scams her
Well,
fans. So
I don't
Roxy
scam
is
nobody. Come on.
Come on. Well, the
I mean, if you
fans are
think if I'm
saying
not worth
so.
the $50, if I'm not worth the $50 and you guys are doing such an amazing show and they want me out of here, do it for them then. Pay the 50. It's not going in my pocket. I can be baking my bread right now. I can be exercising, but I'm choosing to sit here to try to help you guys out, you know, with beauty tips. Because obvious you guys don't have any.
The Bog Witch has spoken. Mauricio Alvarez with the $2. The lolcow beans arrived today. Let's fucking go. Rate Katy Perry. So far, people want us to rate Katy Perry. We
Billy.
have Billy coming in. Billy chiming in on our girls' day, but that's all right. Billy's one of the gals.
You want some beauty tips too, Billy, from the expert here?
Why isn't your camera on, beauty queen?
Because
Exactly.
I don't want to, like, I'm trying not to, like, be the star
Why
of
don't
the
you
show.
put your camera on, Grandma?
I'm trying not to be the star of the show. I don't want to show my beauty and then, like, make them look really bad. So
Why
I
don't
don't
you
want to
She
do
slap
that.
hasn't
on some
shed her
makeup?
new skin for the day.
Come on, Pinocchio. Yeah, where's your skin at, Pinocchio? Come on.
Come
Cam up.
Not right now. I don't want to make
Papa
them look bad.
Roxy, which side of the camera are you on now, Papa Roxy? Come
Billy,
on.
I'll give you tips. You don't got to be mean. I know you
I
use
woke
tips
up
too.
like this. I didn't put anything on but a shirt.
Is that
A
tip
hoodie.
behind
I got
$100?
Ayo.
Heyo.
Ayo, ayo.
on.
Still waiting. I mean, you guys have your supporters in here that can't stand me, but yet they still want me in here. I don't know why. But
I think they like you. They sent me in here instead.
yeah,
I got someone cash at me $50 and said,
I
"Get
will.
her." They
I
said,
will.
"Get her, Billy."
Listen, I will show myself, but do not be jealous. I will show myself. I just got a new hair done. I just got my hair done. I just, do it myself because nobody touches me because I like do it myself. So
Yeah, we know nobody
here,
touches you. It's
I'll
okay.
finally give you look at. See how nice and beautiful I am.
Oh, wow.
You're ready to
See?
compete with Psycho Mom, apparently.
Yeah. This is beauty, guys. I just
You
did my
going?
hair myself, so my
Are you going
makeup's
for like
beautiful.
Elena Bonham Carter?
What? My hair's perfect. What are you talking about? It's straight. It's
Roxy,
silky.
Roxy,
Straight
what's that behind you? What's that behind you on the wall?
This. It's astrology thing.
Yeah, but that one corner there looks fake.
Where?
The cancer, is that real?
Oh, you
Did you fake that?
motherfucker. Fuck you,
Did you fake that?
What?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
goodness, Roxy.
I
Cotton
can't.
4K, Roxy. Live on Cafe, Roxy.
Live on
It's like
Cafe,
cancer real.
unlike her, that's deader than a doornail. So again, we're going to continue on with the donos.
Roxy,
real
our
quick.
audience wants to know, our cafe audience wants to know, are you single, Roxy? We've seen the way you're flirting. Are you scamming the audience?
Ooh.
Do you have a husband? Are you lying about that?
Well, I
We
have a
don't
husband.
believe you. We don't believe you.
Well, that's a good
She's
thing
called
about me.
Rotten Roxy for a reason.
That's a good thing about me. There's things there's things I may lie about. There's things I may not lie about. That's something that, I don't know.
It's a good thing.
Show us your husband. Ring on the finger.
Honey, I've been wearing a
Prove
ring
it.
on my finger
Prove
every
it.
day. I
No,
would never
his
show my husband
finger.
on here.
His finger.
Do you really want me to show my
Man
husband?
hands. Man hands. We
I
want
can't.
proof. Scam.
Okay, when Xylee shows her husband, I'll show mine. How about that?
Liar.
No, I will. I promise on everything. If she does, I will show mine.
Roxy,
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
did you not learn anything from your co-host? You really want to rope Miss Xylee Gets Real into
No.
this?
Well, this is her co-host, so he's trying to make me show my husband what's very, very private. So I would never. I know Xylee would never do that. So I would expect Billy to respect my privacy and not make
Roxy,
me do that.
you're the one that keeps bringing your husband into this.
Not how. I
You're
said
the
we
one
were.
that keeps saying. You're the one that keeps saying your husband's gonna leave you if you don't do things.
Well, no,
I
my
think
husband's
you don't
not
even have a
happy with the
husband.
whole. My
You're
husband.
creating a husband to create tension, to scam your audience.
Okay, what? Billy caught me. Fuck. Damn, Billy, you're good. Shit.
I am. Roxy, I don't think you know this, but I wasn't born yesterday.
I thought baby Billy was born last month, though. Oh my god. Shit. I am stupid, I guess.
I'm
Damn, you're good, Billy. I can't.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, anything Billy can fucking tell me to die in fucking Minecraft, and I can't. I just can't get mad at him. I can't.
It's
Because he's Billy.
I know.
Billy
I
the
fucking hate
Fridge.
it.
not fair.
Imagine
Well-
getting offended by a fridge telling you to die in Minecraft.
Are we all going to the Met Gala next year? Are we making a pact
I
that the
fucking hope
LCU
so.
gets representation
Yes.
at the
We're
Met
gonna
Gala
storm
next
the Met
year?
Gala.
The
Well, there's Amber
locales.
Chamberlain. She was a
That would be
YouTuber
fun.
right there, so
That
she's
is
at the Met
true.
Gala now.
Yeah, Amber
If we don't,
Uh,
if we don't get invited to the Met Gala next year, do we have our own Met Gala? Do we
I can be
throw
the
our
star.
own?
You know me. I can be the star.
Yes.
I'm the
That'd be
beauty
so
guru.
cool.
I can get everybody ready. Yeah.
Yeah, Roxy,
Ooh.
I have the
I'll
top of
let
the
you
line
do my
makeup.
makeup
I
and
wear Maybelline.
everything.
I wear CoverGirl. I use box hair dye. How can you not be fucking that professional? Come on, ladies.
So we actually have Be Happy with the $5
No,
trying to give you some fashion tips. He said, Roxy, you should put on your costume. Keem has you working overtime. Where's your
I
costume,
know.
Roxy?
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
your costume,
Yeah.
Roxy?
The whole thing with that is I need a host, which I don't have a host yet, to get me to help me with the costume. Like my punishment is my host is going to tell me everything to do. The audience is gonna donate for me to do things, but I don't have a host to do it right now. Like today I got to debate Cycle Mom. Tomorrow is tryouts. So once I get my host, I'm going right back to my punishment. I still owe a week of it, and I will do it.
I
Unfortunately,
think
Roxy.
I
you
will
should
fucking do
debate
it.
her in the Pinocchio
Yes,
Roxy,
costume.
absolutely.
No,
have you
no, because
seen?
this is a serious issue. I
Have
really
you
want to try
seen?
to make. I really want to get things, straight in between me and Cycle Mom, because if she is going to work in the LCU, I don't want to have bad blood with anybody.
Roxy, have
Is
you
she
seen
going?
the pictures of yourself when you came into the LCU versus now? What sort of deal with the devil did you make?
When I first came into the LCU, I was working a lot of hours because I was on call all the time, and then I did the whole weekend things. Now I have a little more time to take care of myself and sleep more, so I think I'm just, catching
Yeah,
up on
yeah.
stuff.
No, you did something. You sacrificed like a virgin.
Well, is that a bad thing? Am I supposed to look worse?
No, I'm saying you did some sort of ritualistic.
Wait,
You,
who's gonna
what
be the
did
next one that she sacrifices? CD-ROM?
Becky's hair got cut off, and you did some sort of ritual with it?
Oh
No, I
yeah.
think Becky did a ritual on me, actually, to make me hype myself.
Something happened to you,
I mean, I just
and
started spending more time.
I think I know exactly why. Because right after it happened, you started farting at fat camp, and the demons started coming out of you.
Oh my God, I
Your
farted out the
ass.
demons.
No,
I
that's
Oh
think
my
just
so.
decay
goodness.
trying to come out of your asshole. But
So the death that was inside of you was released. It was like that scene from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my
When when
God.
the old king finally got the curse
Yeah.
lifted, it farted right out of you, Roxy. It was
I mean, don't get me
disgusting.
wrong, they're still gaggable, but they are becoming a little less frequent. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know, Bill.
Oh
You're onto
goodness.
something.
Good, I guess. That's good.
We love the
Now,
fart
beans,
updates.
beans.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Friday is Girls' Day. Have you girls been talking about this apparent fan fiction that Batgirl wrote?
No, I want to read it so bad.
she wants to read it so bad. Apparently, there are multiple chapters. And what was the title again, Batgirl?
Oh, hold up. Let me bring it back up really quick. Becky Boop and the Hernia of Forbidden Desire. It's a fanfic about Becky Boop and Kid Behind a Camera.
Oh my Lord. Who wrote it?
I put a prompt through ChatGPT and then I tweaked it a bit to like add a few things. So it's
Oh,
like
that's
half
awesome.
AI, half my shit added
Okay,
in there.
you're nasty. And I've declared today the day where I break Rule 12 all
Oh,
day
fuck.
long in the
Oh, fuck.
Discord.
Wait,
Those of you that
Oh no.
aren't cash cow level 10, cash cow or above in the Discord, Rule 12 is no gooning. And I'm
Oh.
committed today. I am
Come
going
on.
on. I'm going on a goon supreme today. So
Well,
tell me more about this hernia.
wait a
maybe
minute. Am I going to get in trouble if I flirt with Mitch? Because I really kind of like him.
Roxy,
Oh.
you're nasty. Do it.
you're
Oh my
disgusting.
gosh.
We're
But
breaking Rule 12 today. Keemstar
Um,
said today seems like a headache day. So why not add to it?
so are
I'm
you
going to be
saying
breaking Rule 12
you're
today.
going to jerk it?
Beans, why is your mind so
Oh,
gross? Holy, you have the dirtiest mind for a little girl like you with the
He
dirtiest fucking thoughts.
legitimately said that he would be gooning, and because I said jerk it, because it's a reference to Locale Live, because if you don't know, I know you take your midday nap during that show, but if you don't know, Rastoff and Boogie were both saying that they would jerk it for like $5 to $10 donos. Now,
I was at the Elder Community Center during that, but I'm in the middle of that watching that. So, okay, if it's to that, then I didn't catch up yet. So, yeah, I was at the Community Center bingo last night.
At
when
least
that
I
was
can
going
still
on.
get down and dirty. You would probably break a hip, Roxy.
Oh, honey, no, girl.
Oh,
I may be an old dog, but I am very, very good at what I do.
The
Just saying.
retirement homes are a hotbed for STDs. Did you
Yes,
know that?
exactly. Yes, they
Did you know
are.
that?
They're
Syphilis
naughty.
going around the
That's
old
why you
people.
use
It's
protection
it's
and you stay with your man.
nasty.
I fucking hate
Beans,
you.
the eyeliner it looks so good. It really does.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I still need another $20 to put on the black lipstick to bring everything in. But real quick, we do need to catch up on some donos. So we do have Epic Brady with the $9.99 beans. It's time to reset the clock and kick Roxy. So that was another $10 dono for you, Roxy. There are no 50s. We have a Lady
I'm
Nerd
trying,
Artist with
guys.
the $10. Dear Roxy, get off the screen. You were once sassy, now simping over men. Like Sweat T said, are you jealous of their youth? Similar to the Gala, you're giving disappointment.
Hey.
Be gone.
There's
thought.
many women in the LCU that have younger men. Don't do that. That's not nice. That is not nice.
Beans, I have the pictures of the fashion from Fat Camp, and I'm about to send them. Where should I send them?
You can just DM them to me, and I think that we can pull that up to see Lady of the Night Roxy, because she thinks she's hot
I
shit
did look cute, though.
when her
I did look
outfits are
cute.
just
For-
shit.
Come on, for being almost 50 years old, come on, guys. And losing all that weight, I should really be flabby Bobby, but I toned it up a little bit. And I'm a little proud. And I did it with no surgery, with nothing. So I'm a little proud of that.
Collecting your
Yeah, I know
flaps
Twiggy
and
would
clothes,
really
pinning it to the
appreciate it.
back does not mean that you
Roxy.
tightened up.
You
what?
should be proud. When
I'm
I
very
saw
proud.
you at Fat Camp, you and Kid behind a camera were rapping along to Eminem songs, and I looked at Keemstar, I said, Roxy's actually a human being. And
Oh, yeah.
that was
Oh,
the
my
first
God,
time
yeah.
I was like, she's a real human. I thought she was like a grandma fart demon, but you were really a human being, and I was proud of you.
Thank you, Billy.
So good job.
Thank you. I am a very good rapper, especially to Eminem. I can rap every one of his songs word for word. I am. I'm human. Tupac
It
and
was
Biggie
hilarious.
also.
It was hilarious.
Thank you. See, I just like to entertain and make people laugh. I'm not this evil person. I'm a good
Shut up,
person.
You are
pussy.
pretty
Have a good cafe.
entertaining.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, Shockmouth, really quick, just said in there, I couldn't handle him. Shockmouth, honey, you don't know. Just, I would like to send you a picture to show mommy of me because I know your mother would like to approve.
Mommy. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I would like to send a
Excuse
picture.
me.
But I'll address that later. I don't know. I'll see. Anyway, girls, I tried. Nobody wants to support you guys. They want me up here, obviously. They don't want me down. I mean, it did go up. Your views did go up a little bit. So I tried, but I do got to go back to baking bread and going to the old folks home. I love you
At least
guys.
you're
Have a
not
good
spreading
day.
it.
No. I would never spread that. Sorry. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, Roxy.
Okay, so now that
Jesus
we're
fucking
gone
Christ.
from the Bog
Run.
Witch, and we have
Run back, girl.
we have the fashion from the wedding. Let's look at. This is probably not the best way to do it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second so I can pull up the pictures.
This'll
Allie,
be fun.
Yeah, does
this
anybody
is
have the
fine.
fucking picture of Roxy sitting on Twiggy? I know he really appreciated her outfit.
True. So real quick, let me move this over here. Peep the Uwu Brew crew that I have as my background, and real quick, I'm going to pull this up.
I think Ellie has something to say. What were you going to say, Ellie?
I was just going to say, speaking of Twiggy, really quickly, because we're done with the hot takes, I had a few left, which I can always bring again. But one of it was, he's not all, he can be charming at times, or nice at least. Maybe charming is the wrong word, but there are times when it's not that bad either, Kind of crazy. But I think that's part of like being a psychopath, though, that you can be charming and you can
It's very true.
That is very true. A Crazy Void said, "Give us an uwu beans." You have to put that behind a dono for me to do an ooh woo. I know what you're doing, Rule 12.
Yeah,
But
no
so far,
uwus for free.
no ooh woos for free. Exactly. I'm going to have that on a sign somewhere. But so far, we have Mr. Nightmare here. He's going for the all black look. He has his tattoos, his man bun. If you haven't seen him recently, now he has purple hair and very short. So this is a blast to the past for Nightmare. What do we think about his outfit so far for the 2025 Met wedding of Glammy?
Okay, so I'll go first.
Oh.
Oh, there's an echo.
An echo?
What the heck? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's an echo.
That's strange. I
Uh-oh.
think maybe I'm just too close to my mic. But in general, so what do you think about the outfits so far, Allie?
Okay, so I do not like gauges. I just don't like gauges. I don't know if there's an echo for the chat, but I'll
Yeah.
try to ignore it and speak. I do not like the gauges, but all black, I mean, can't really go wrong with all black. And I love the tattoos. And the man bun. I'm a fan of that too.
So you're a fan of the man bun, the tattoos, not the gauges, maybe not so much the outfit. How would you rate this 1 out of 5?
3.
3? Okay. How about you, Batgirl? Your alternative brother?
You're right. I love the gauges. I have stretched ears as well. And the tattoos, of course. The man bun, he's rocking that. And his outfit, it's not like anything crazy, you know what I mean? He looks like he's dressed more for like a funeral than a wedding with the black. But I mean, it looks comfortable, so I'll give him that. I mean, are we rating 1 out of 5?
1 out of
I give
5,
him
yeah.
like I give him like a 3.
A 3. Interesting. How about you, Wonder Woman?
For me, I've got really bad echo in my ears.
You do?
Yeah.
I
do too. Do you, Batgirl? Because I don't think Beans does.
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
I don't
Beans.
have echo, no.
Okay. All right. For
Can I
me,
leave and come right back? Or should we do that? Or just stay? It's fine.
it would be fine. I think that it's just something on your
Okay.
end because so far I don't see anybody's boxes lighting up when you talk. So far, what do
Okay.
you think, Wonder Woman?
For me, Nightmare is keeping it as Nightmare. So he's stayed with the Nightmare look. I will say that when Nightmare was standing at the door, because that was his role to stand at the door and open the door for the guests to come walking through, I think Nightmare with Nightmare's, what he was wearing, really fit the role that he played at the wedding. With the hair back, nice and slick in a bun, I'd give it a 3 too.
A 3.
Nightmare looked really good at the door. He suited what he was wearing, really suited it. It was very respectful.
So, since this is Nightmare, and Nightmare is my sister wife to Grim, this is his regular look. He always wears like a
Yep.
black. He's very plain. But it kind of works for him, right? It kind of looks like tattoo parlor. This is what you see whenever you first walk in. So
Mhm.
it's not bad. This is his look, and I like the look. I would give him a 2. I wouldn't give him anything too high because it isn't like super wow for a wedding, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing that we are going to see. So we are going to move on to Mr. Billy the Fridge. He's rocking his regular hoodie. He's rocking his undershirt. His hair, for some reason, it doesn't seem like his hair. Usually he has his bun like over here-ish or his hair a little bit more down. But in general, Billy the Fridge, I thought these were khaki pants at first, but I think this is like the podium in front of him. How do we think he looks?
I love Billy, and I think that this is dressing for comfort. I mean, pretty casual, but not bad. Not super not like we're about to see Keemstar's outfit. It's like, so it's okay. But I love Billy, so I gotta give it a 4 for comfort. Hey, dressing for comfort is what's up.
Oh my goodness. So Locale Rewind just said FAT in all capital letters, period. Fat. You are not fat, Billy. Hopefully that is Billy, not Xylee, because oof. But we're already in
What if? No.
controversy. Don't start. Yeah, so Billy, you have lost a lot of weight since Fat Camp, and you've been doing pretty good when it comes to your weight loss journey. So in general, I would give this like a 2. Also a 2. It's very plain, like Nightmare, but this is like the signature Billy the Fridge look. I feel like I would be comfortable if I was wearing this. Obviously not his clothes because I would be swimming in it. But this is a classic Billy the Fridge look. 2.
Yep. I agree. 2. I
Yeah,
agree.
I give him a
Comfort,
2 as well.
yeah, for sure.
So Locale Rewind is back in chat saying this many of didn't pack clothes for a wedding. He packed clothes to piss himself in. Xylee. Now, if I know anything about Xylee, she would just use her personal account. She wouldn't use the Locale Rewind account. So I'm going to assume this is Billy trying to start shit with Xylee, and it's not going to work.
Wait, didn't Boogie piss himself in Tina's wheelchair?
Boogie did piss himself. And we have Kai. Kai with the $10. Thank you so much, Kai. Sleep Token dropped their new album, Vessel All the Way, like the stream, losers. Thank you so much, Kai. And that is very true. Sleep Token did drop their new album, and it's been a banger so far. But talking about banger, something that you don't want to bang, but he did want to bang her, Mike.
Right.
Oh my.
It looks like there's a stain on it. Don't know if that's a shadow or a stain. It just looks messy. Not really
At
for a
least
wedding.
his hernia isn't in the picture.
Exactly. At least his hernia is not in the picture like your fanfic. Actually, since we have a picture of Mike up, and he's giving very like middle school, like kid next door, like the fat chubby like white kid that's kind of weird and has his hat backwards, thinking that it makes him look cooler. Since we have him up on screen, just to give people some sort of a teaser to what's to come if they do donate a 50, can you read the first chapter of your fanfic with Becky and Mike?
Ooh.
Oh yes, I can. Here we go.
Let's
All
put
right, so
Batgirl in.
chapter.
Continue.
Okay, so chapter 1 is called The Wig, the Hernia, and the Litter Box of Secrets. Here we go. Becky Boop shuffled through her living room, the floor a treacherous obstacle course of cat toys, moldy takeout containers, and wigs. So many wigs. Today's wig was a neon pink beehive named Tina, and Tina meant business. She took a dramatic sniff of the air and winced. Ugh, she whispered, that smells like betrayal or tuna, maybe both. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and in waddled Kid behind a camera, her boss, her forbidden muse, her human baked potato. He adjusted his belt nervously, the hernia beneath it glowing with mysterious malevolence, like a cursed jewel from a fantasy novel nobody finished. I got your email, he said flatly, trying to ignore the sound of 12 cats meowing in demonic harmony behind her. One of them was wearing a tiara. Her name was Zoe. Oh, that? Becky blinked dramatically, then burst into tears for no reason. I wasn't supposed to send! That was just a poem I wrote about your soul hernia! He stared, trying not to breathe too deeply. I'm your boss, Becky. But I'm your destiny, she hissed, stepping closer and stepping directly
Why is
onto a
this
litter
so
box.
detailed? This is Wattpad
Because-
behavior. Continue. You're so giddy about this. Continue.
She didn't notice, or maybe she liked it. No one could tell anymore. He turned to leave, but slipped on a greasy wig. Why are these everywhere? Becky was suddenly behind him, whispering into his ear like a haunted Victorian ghost. Because I wear a different personality each day, and they all love you. So that's chapter 1.
That was awesome.
This is way too detailed for me, and I don't know what to expect. Hopefully, the next chapters don't have anything too scandalous, because I swear if I hear anything about licking or hernia, I'm going to end the stream. So going back to middle school kid behind the camera, what is this outfit for you guys?
1.
1.
Yeah, I give it a 1.
1.
I'm not too thrilled.
What about you, Wonder Woman?
Mm, I'd probably give it a 1 because he could have had a shave, maybe done something, turning up for a wedding or so. I'd give it about a 1, to be fair.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. Now we have Miss Zeta Ray, Miss other host of Milkers. She's not going to be here today, but maybe she's going to try out tomorrow. But Zeta Ray has her little kiss dress on. She has her hair like limp noodles around her bulbous head. But in general, what would you rate this outfit?
So I'm a big fan of a dress, especially if you're curvy. I like that. And I love her tattoo. I'm not a fan of like lips though. It looks kind of cheesy to me, and I love Zeta Ray. I like her, but so I'm gonna give it a 2. It's all right. It's cute. It's kind of flattering, but not my style. And the lips just
Okay.
How do
and the
you
wet hair.
feel? Yeah, wet hair was giving bog witch. But was giving bog witch mixed with a little bit of Shrek. This is Fiona this is Fiona after the divorce, I think. She dyed her hair. She's not giving it. But in general, how do you feel about it, Batgirl?
If I didn't know that, like, who Zeta Ray was, I would be like, "Holy shit, when did Big Ed transition and go to fucking fat camp?"
That was so
But
accurate. At least she has
I
sort of
give
a
her
neck. Sort of a neck.
Yeah, I'll give her that. I like the dress though. I'd give her like a 2.
A 2. Okay, so we're liking the dress, we're liking the kisses. How do you feel about it, Wonder Woman?
Okay, for me, when Zeta Ray came walking in, I thought, wow, I honestly, given what everybody else was wearing, her makeup, she's done her makeup, and considering she wasn't feeling very well, and I love the dress. I do love the dress. She's got jewelry on, makeup on, and she's wearing a nice dress. And I would give it a 3 because honestly, when Zeta Ray did walk in, considering I know that it was a wedding and some people didn't plan to be there, but I thought Zeta Ray looked lovely. So I'll give Zeta a 3.
A 3. That's good. That's good. So I'm going to give I'm going to give her a 3 too. I need to be more charitable for the people that did go to the wedding, especially somebody that put on a dress, because there are some women who went to the wedding who were not prepared and wore something a little bit more boyish. But oh, wait 1 second.
Grim super chatted $20. Guys, donate to Cafe so we can see the hair dye from Batgirl. Also, Beans is the heart and soul of Cafe. Love you too, Ken.
So that was from the love of my life, Grim, with the $20. Guys, donate to Cafe so we can see the hair dye from Batgirl. Also true. Also, Beans is the heart and soul of Cafe. Love you too, Ken. That's very sweet of you. So I don't know why it's not counting towards the goal, but so far we have, I'm pretty sure, 7. We have 7 so far in the goal. We only need 3 more for the hair dye on live tomorrow. What day is it? Tomorrow, with Ken and Grim. And because that was a 20, I have to put this. I'm going to be nice because Batgirl is kind of goth / alternative, but this lovely black color on my lips. I was going to say something, but then I don't want to get canceled. So moving on.
We only got 7 minutes left, you guys. This time has flown by. I haven't even looked at the
I
clock
know.
once. My gosh. I just
I
can
know, I've
keep
had a
going.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we have a couple
I
people
hope I get to
here.
dye my hair.
Yeah, even if we don't make the goal, maybe you can do like streaks or something. I don't know. I hate this.
Ooh, yeah.
So we have overt flow on the corner here. How do you feel about overt flow? Let's try to get through these people as quickly as possible now that we have only a couple minutes left.
Not really a wedding outfit, but I like the outfit and I like the hat. So I'm gonna give him. It's hard to see though from here, but I remember from the lives. Maybe a 3.
A 3.
Yeah, because I like the outfit. Maybe not for the occasion.
Yep.
I give him a 2. I like the jacket.
Mm. So I gave Mike a. What did I give Mike? A 1? Was it a 1? I think so.
I think so.
But yeah, so I've had to compare between the two. Overt Flu did look stylish. He looked very stylish. It's not wedding material, but he did look stylish. I'd probably give him a 3.
A 3. That's very interesting. So I would probably give him, for the men was a very low category when it came to this. So I would say a 3, 2. Like everybody's been getting 1s or 2s and things like that. He kind of steps it up a little bit more. But we also have, I'm not sure if we have a picture of Wonder Woman, but she is sitting here. That's not Wonder Woman, you're over here. I was so confused by the blonde, but this is Brantley. Brantley was wearing a green dress, very form-fitting, very tight, shows off her curves. And I do like that she matched them with these orange shoes to provide some contrast and bright colors to the sea of black that a lot of people wore to the wedding. How do you feel about Brantley's outfit?
So I love her outfit, and I love the shoes. I don't know. I'm just going in the same order we had been, but yeah, the shoes I zoomed in. It looks like they kind of like are strappy, might tie up or something. They're really cute, and I love the color of the dress. And yeah, she looks great. I'll give her a 5. Yeah,
A 5? Okay. How do you feel about a Wonder Woman?
So the color was absolutely popping. The shoes were amazing. I loved how the shoes are closed. If they were open toes, I don't think it would have looked so good. So, and I love how it was triangular. She looked absolutely beautiful. The only criticism I have probably is I would have loved to have seen curls or something in Brantley's hair. So
Yeah.
for that reason, I'm going to give it a 4.
A 4.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Batgirl, how do you feel about the fit so far?
Whenever Brantley stepped on camera and I saw the dress, I was like, oh my gosh. That is like one of my favorite colors. Like green is my favorite color, and that's like one of my favorite shades of it. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And like I want that dress. And I think the shoes work so well. I love the like color contrast and everything. I also agree with you, Wonder Woman. I would have loved to see her do like some waves or some curls. So I'll give her like a 4.5. Can I do that?
Yes. She looked beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my
Because I think the
goodness,
curls
beans.
would have brought it together
Brought it-
so well.
Agree.
Yeah, so I agree. It would be kind of like a 4.5. She's like just there, but I would like to see some more formation with her hair because this felt like a very, to me, since it was bright, it was colorful, it was very different from a lot of things that she would wear. I think like a little Latina look and like a little bit of curls or like waves would have matched perfectly with that, in my opinion. But yeah, Brantley so far on top. We also have Desi here. She had a very like tight, very like short black dress, but she matched them with the boots. Now, whenever I first saw these boots, I don't know, it just works with Desi. Desi gives a lot of like Taylor Swift vibes to me. So I would give her a 3 at least.
Okay. I love cowboy boots with the dress. It looks so cute. So I'm going to give her a 4 or a 5. And just in case we don't get to it, both of you guys look so good back there. I zoomed in, even Beans, the way you're even setting in this particular picture, you look so cute. You guys look great. But yeah,
thank you.
I'll give her
Thank you
a
so
4 or
much.
5.
But 4 out of 5, you said a 3, and then who else was left? I'm sorry.
I would. Oh, go on.
You go back, girl.
I was gonna say I would give her a 4. I really liked her outfit.
4. So 4 all around. I said a 3 because it was just a lot of black for a wedding. But in general, she gives me a lot of Taylor Swift vibes. So that might even bring it up to a 4 as well. Because she did do something new with her hair. Usually she has like very like plain hair going like straight down. She did do something to her hair to add like the curls, which really added to the Taylor Swift look. So in general, love it. We have Mr. Keemstar himself. How do you feel about Keem?
Keemstar, in my opinion, was the best dressed male there. I don't know how you feel. Love the cowboy hat, love the gold attire and the shirt. So, I mean, his beard, what do you call this? Is it a goatee or what, his beard, would you call it a beard?
I think it's more beard-like than goatee-like.
Yeah. And, I want to change Brantley's to a 4.5 if I can do that. 4.5, I love that. So I'll probably give Keemstar a 5. I think he looked swagger.
Yeah, he was big pimpin'.
Now we only have a minute left. Oh, goodness gracious. We only have a minute left. So let's do a little bit of a, oh, goodness gracious. I'm sharing everything to you guys. I forgot that was even on. And Wonder Woman left the call for some reason. But I'm getting flustered.
She's back.
So now we're going to do a sort of quick round. So Beans. That's me. The look doesn't go well with the glasses, but I put on my glasses for a brief moment because I wanted to actually see Glammy, right? Glammy was very lovely. There is one criticism that I would add to Glammy. This is very tiny. I wish I could make it bigger. Let me just drag this over here. There is one criticism that I would give to Glammy, and that was the bra strap that was showing during her wedding. But in general,
in the back, yeah.
But I wanted to put on my glasses, but normally I would not have my glasses on in this look. But in general, the dress. Is the dress giving? If not, I'll burn it tomorrow.
I love it.
It
looks
good. Beans, you look beautiful. And when I was there, actually, you guys probably on the side, Beans had a really cutesy little. It was like a silver, and I commented on it. Beans, she had like a. It was in the corner of her dress. It was like
Oh yeah.
What was it like? Yeah, it was cute. And but anyway, love the color. Beans, you looked absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
It was like rhinestones on the side. Oh, goodness. So we're going a little bit over. So in general, what's your numbers so far, Batgirl?
4.5.
4.5. Allie?
Same. I love it.
4.5.
Yeah, absolutely. 4.5 for color, hair, everything.
Awesome. I'd say a 0. With that, we're going to end the show. Thank you guys so much. Go over to Ozzy, give them all the love. Shockmouth, Tech Protect, everybody else. Thank you so much. And tune in tomorrow for Ken's long form content. And Batgirl, maybe we'll dye her hair. Maybe we can pick up the donor goal tomorrow.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
down for that.
Sometimes. Welcome, Ellie. It was a pleasure to meet you here. It was just lovely. Awesome show, guys. I had so much fun.
I had so much fun too. Thank you guys for having me. And yeah, bye. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
When I'm watching in the
Thank you so much. I'm going to go wash this horrible makeup off of my face. Thank you so much. Tune in tomorrow.